Hello and welcome back to the Level 7 Games podcast,
where we, John and John, talk about literally anything.
This guy here is a professional editor.
Small tweener.
Why the hell are French Canadians making my game?
And who's that guy? Thomas Fancy?
Game reviewer.
How to make it through a disaster, you know?
Son of a... So much blood.
You want to hear some good news? For once? And this guy owns and operates Denver's best gaming stores, Level 7 Games.
With 4 different kinds of oatmeal. And it's hot! If no one will listen.
And we got something for everybody. I know all you kiddos out there love your damn video games, yeah? Yeah? Well, alrighty, let's get on with this.
And every Thursday, we talk about pop culture,
the gaming industries, and how they intertwine with our daily lives.
Welcome back.
Hey, are you okay? I said, Annie, are you okay?
And that is the newest cover of Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal, only available in your cassette-exclusive stores.
A smooth criminal. I don't even know. That's the fucking stupid version. That's a big dumb fucking version. My little piece of plastic fell out of here, so now my mic is all swingy. I might have to...
You lost your piece of plastic?
Yeah, this piece of plastic.
Oh, that's no good.
This is really advanced setup here in the Level 7 blanket fort. It keeps this whole fucking thing glued together. I'm going to try this piece of cotton.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because what happens is it gets a little swingy. Ooh, that's nice. That feels nice.
Wow.
I like it. Ane. It's Watu. It's Watu from episode 1 singing to Anakin.
Oh.
You know how he Ane, it's me, Ane. I can't remember how he talks. He's like, you'll get back. He's kind of got like a deep, grumbly voice.
Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah.
I can't remember. Okay. But he's got a beautiful singing voice.
Something like that. Yeah, a little bit more grass.
It's like a very, I don't know, it's a racist impression of like a Jewish guy, right?
Is it?
I think so. I think it's kind of, he's supposed to be like that kind of archetypal, like, you know, haggler.
I see what you're saying.
I think so. I think there's probably, I bet you if you typed in racist, I bet you it comes up. I'm trying.
There are probably people that are racist against him.
What's his name? Watoo, right?
Is it Wadu?
Yeah, racist. I put sarcist, but that's okay.
Oh, Google knew what you meant.
Yeah, Watto. It's Watto. There you go. Dismiss. Okay, maybe not. The Merchant of Men. What the fuck? Jewish Currents. Yeah, totally. A Tale of Racism, bro. Check it out. They're saying the same thing I'm just saying. Greedy merchant. You know what I'm saying? They were fucking... Yeah, George Lucas, you racist fuck. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure?
Yeah, for sure. So I don't think you're allowed to do an impression of that Star Wars character anymore, bro. That's fucking racist.
Okay.
Is that how it works?
I don't know how that works.
I don't know how it works anymore. Okay. Well, anyhow, welcome to the Level 7 podcast where we don't know how things work.
Indeed.
Ane.
God damn it.
Got it.
Shit. Okay. But we are we're gonna talk about WALL-E as a sequel.
What? They got a sequel?
No. Sorry. Don't expect a sequel.
Okay. Yeah, I don't. They ruin Earth again. I don't know.
Right.
Anyhow.
Fun Sons in the Slam Dungeon.
Yeah, it's hard to say, but fun to say.
Is a podcast that John's going to be a part of next week.
Yeah, so we're going to film it at the store, apparently.
Sweet. More on that later.
First, give the weather. The one detail.
Session, the skateboard game.
The skateboarding game.
Skateboarding game.
The skateboard. Yeah. Session, the skateboard. Also game.
It's a game.
It's a game too.
Yeah. even though it doesn't feel like a game.
Whoa.
Moving on.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Vidcon is going to be happening this weekend.
VinCon is going to be happening this weekend, the 1st and 2nd.
Sweet.
Sweet.
And then we got our question of the week, which you're just going to have to hang out to find out.
At the very end is
Yeah.
when we're going to talk about that, probably.
Yeah. And if you really want to know, you can just fast forward too. That's an option.
No, that's fucking cheating. So,
You
you got to watch the whole thing.
Yeah,
You got-
watch the whole thing.
You have to.
Yeah.
It's the only way.
Speaking of watching things,
Yeah.
I may have stumbled upon something that other people have already stumbled upon with Wall-E.
That it's very rewatchable.
It is very rewatchable. My children love it, and this is why I was watching it again.
True.
For like the 8 millionth time.
Okay, I don't think I could watch it that many times. I like it. It's cute. That's it.
Luckily now they're only doing it like once a month, but
Okay,
there was
that's
a
cool.
minute there where it was like, this is the 3rd time today, turn it off.
I mean, it's kind of amazing because, like, it doesn't have a lot of speaking, right?
No.
So, like, the whole thing is just kind of communicated via the emotion,
body
body
motion
language and shit like that.
and
It's-
tones.
Exactly. Exactly.
Stuff
Oh, yeah.
like that, because they kind of talk, but
Yeah, it's like a Johnny Five
yeah,
type of deal.
before he got good at it.
It's more like an R2D2. I'm taking that back. It's not Johnny
Yeah.
5 because Johnny 5 was like, do not disassemble Johnny 5.
Johnny Five alive!
Johnny 5 is alive. Yeah. So Johnny 5's alive. It's
Yeah.
different. That's a different thing. R2D2 is R2D2 alive. Sure seems like it.
Yeah.
Do you think R2D2 feels? Do you think...
No.
Do you think... I'm not going to ask this question. Okay, moving on. Look, I'm just saying, sometimes when you look at R2D2, you know what I'm... Anyhow.
Why? I have no clue what you speak of, sir. Going back to Wall-E, though.
Yeah.
Which now I'm not going to be able to think about.
Why?
Just now he's just... I don't know.
I'm just saying, I bet you R2D2 could cook a mean cheeseburger. I'm just saying, like, he's got a lot of skills. I'm hungry. What are you thinking?
That Idiocracy is either a sequel or a prequel to Wall-E.
Yeah, it's definitely a prequel. Definitely a prequel.
It's got to be, yeah.
Definitely a prequel.
Definitely, yeah.
Definitely a prequel.
Definitely a prequel.
That's a Dustin Hoffman impression, just to be
pretty
clear.
good. I enjoyed it. But yeah, if you think about it, Idiocracy by Mike Judge is in the future where there are actual like garbage avalanches and shit because
Yeah.
they've run out of places to throw away stuff. So everything's just taken care of poorly. All the
all
people
automated.
are yeah. Everybody is like barely talking English because they're all just obsessed with like TV and a movie about a butt for 2 hours.
I mean, shit.
Yeah.
Sounds like quality entertainment, you ask me.
But seriously, go and watch Wall-E afterwards, and that looks the exact same.
Yeah,
Like, it is the aftermath of Idiocracy.
I think so. Yeah. I think it's... I definitely... I absolutely think that it's 100% connected, without a doubt.
Right. Because, like, by and large, is everywhere in Idiocracy, just like... Or in Wall-E, just like all the corporations are in Idiocracy.
Yes.
Like, they're on their clothes, they're on your underwear. They're like banners around so you don't have to read.
Speaking of that, check out the new Level 7 Games merch. He's wearing the lavender, and I'm wearing the darkest color that we could find.
Yeah.
That I don't know. I was just cutting away to a merch joke because it's like, you know, everything's branded and
Yep.
yeah, for sure.
I did not realize that until you did start making fun of it.
Duh!
And I was like, oh no. But whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both.
What do you like more, Idiocracy or Wall-E? Pick one. Pick one.
Idiocracy.
Oh, I agree. I think it's just got more content.
Yeah.
A little bit more going on. One-liners. Luke Wilson.
Man, he's
Good,
perfect for
good,
that one.
Good man. He's a good man. Just
I'm missing.
he always looks just kind of befuddled. You know what I mean? That's the word I like. He's just like,
Befuddled.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Come on. That's the question his face says to me. What are you doing right now? What is this?
That like the meme that you made
Yeah.
of him
Yeah.
is like, this is Russell Wilson's.
No,
not
Luke
Russell
Wilson.
Luke Wilson's face is the look of somebody that you just said, my favorite game is Destiny 2.
Yeah, and he's just like, It's just like a, I don't agree, but I don't, like, are these words that you put together supposed to be an opinion or a sentence? Like, it's that face.
It's just so wrong.
Hey, something's wrong with it. Something's wrong with the way you're speaking.
What's happening?
Anyhow,
But yeah,
I don't even know how Luke Wilson speaks.
I don't know.
It's a tough one. Okay, go.
That is a hard one. But yeah, I definitely do, like we were just saying, WALL-E it works for like any age group.
Yeah.
Because like the talking comes in like 2/3 of the way into the film and you don't even have to know what the fuck they're saying.
I like to show it to my grandparents and tell them it's the news.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they're just very confused. I'm like, look what you did. Look what your generation did, Grandma. And she's like, I'm sorry, honey. We didn't know what we were doing. We were trying our best, and there's just free oil everywhere. We just lit everything on fire, and I don't know. And I'm just like, you ruined everything. You're in space right now, Grandma. We're all very confused. And she's like, I don't know who you are, sir.
Haven't we always been in space?
Yeah, and then they're like, sir, can you please leave the senior facility? Who are you? And I'm
Outta
like,
here.
I don't know any of these people.
You cannot deliver the newspapers here anymore.
Ah,
Get
dang.
out!
Dang it. Oh, almost had him.
I'm going to call the newspaper.
I'm going to go. Yeah.
Yeah, that just got real serious.
Yeah, it's a good time. But anyhow, yeah, I think WALL-E's a great movie. I think it's a fantastic movie. I think it has a lot of good stuff. But yeah, Idiocracy is more fun to watch, at least for now.
I think so.
Yes,
I think so.
I believe in Luke Wilson, Mike Judge. I want to see the new Beavis and Butthead. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it's so good.
That makes me want to see it more.
I was going to say, you should. Because
Okay.
watch Beavis and Butthead do the universe.
Yeah.
And then start watching the TV show.
Okay,
It's hilarious.
I will.
I don't know. I mean, fine, you don't fucking have to.
No, I'm going to. I'm saying okay. I don't know what I'll. I'm trying not to like elude you into saying anything. I don't want to be like, oh, is it really good? And you'll be like, yeah, it's so good. And I'll be like, why is it good? And you'll be like, because there's this one part where fucking Beavis pulls this thing over his head and he goes, Cornholio, bro. And it's like, what?
You guessed the thing.
I know the joke. They got the one.
Yeah.
You're waiting for the Cornholio. I don't know what that was.
Just waiting for the cornholio.
Yeah, there you go.
obviously.
Oh, true.
And while you're doing that, you just got to wheeze the juice.
Cornholio, then thou. Yeah. You are. Anyhow,
Yeah.
it's Holier Than Thou
Holier
by
Than
Metallica, but Cornholio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I get it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, sorry.
You gave me the coffee, bro.
I know.
You said you should have another cup, and I was like, bet.
I did. But Fun Sons in the Slam Dungeon.
It's our buddy Alex.
I was just trying to say it as confidently as possible, and
You
I
did
finally
great job.
did it.
You did very good.
Thanks.
I feel bad because I have not looked up his co-host's name. I know Alex because he comes into the store a bunch, and we're homies. I'll figure that out. I feel like a butt. But anyhow, I'm gonna be on that podcast this Friday. I don't know if they actually host it live. I don't think Spotify does that, right? So I think they record it and then probably edit and release it. Is my guess.
Probably.
I'm definitely gonna I follow him on Facebook, Instagram. I like all the posts and stuff, but because of my shitty time management, I don't listen to our podcast. I don't even know what the fuck we're saying. Most of the time, you release like the little things, and I'm like, I listen to it, I'm like, oh shit, I said that? That's fucking hilarious. But anyhow, super cool. It's a metal and wrestling podcast, particularly in thematically, but they're involving me, so I got to brush up on my metal rapport. You know what I'm saying? So as of late, it's only been like instrumental, like prog metal stuff that I listen to.
Yeah.
But you know, these dudes keep it pretty brutal, is what I hear. So I gotta get a little more into my death metal. You know, I never really did a ton of death metal.
What?
I didn't. I don't know. Like, well, what do you consider death metal?
I have no clue, to be honest.
Okay. Like,
maybe, like, I don't know. Like, the heaviest I ever went was, like, Slipknot, I think.
okay. See, that's just, I think
That's just, like,
that's just
metal.
metal. That's like pop metal, I think. I
Right.
mean, it's not pop metal, but it's metal. It's just metal.
Right.
And I think the death metal stuff is when you start getting the really like
the throat singing and stuff.
yeah, more of the like the screaming, throat
Hell yeah.
singing, like
Dude, the throat-
growling, yelling, shit like that. But I think yelling is more like thrash. But you know, that's just my old school opinion. Because then you get, you know,
I was gonna
like,
say, hot damn, there's subgenres now.
oh, dude, there's so many fucking subgenres.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
How am I supposed to keep up with any of that?
I don't know.
I don't know anything.
Dude. Okay, so it says it only lists Alex on the website. So maybe Alex is the Fun Sons, but there's two of them on the poster. So there's definitely other homie. And other homie, I'm gonna get this straight, okay? But I'm not gonna do it right now because otherwise I'm gonna just be looking shit up and then my computer's making noises and starting to make me mad. So anyhow, I'm looking forward to being on the podcast. You know, I'm looking forward to talking about music. I think that they want to talk about the game store and stuff, which we'll definitely cover.
Hell yeah.
You know, we'll talk about that stuff because that's just a fun subject for everyone. But yeah, we'll keep it fucking metal as fuck as well.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard any good metal in a long time. But that's also because I'm not looking for it. So that'd be cool to brush up on some
Yeah.
stuff.
Just some cattle decapitation or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, some Sepultura or something.
I don't know what the...
I don't know. That's old. I don't know. Like, the thing is like, I don't even know where the subgenres stop anymore, where it's like, okay, what's death metal? Where did they separate? I guess this would be a great question to ask them, you know what I mean, as metal heads, because there's so many, there's like black metal, death metal, it all has a lot to do with the type of beat, so like blast beats is a lot of death metal.
Oh,
So where they're like,
coming at you like a machine gun.
you know what I mean, that shit, like that's,
Sorry, I was just getting the ambiance in.
yeah, no, that's what it is. That's what my brain feels like, because it's like right there. And you're just like, you're just like, you know, they start shredding on the fucking guitar.
Dude,
I'm like,
and they
let's
go-
fucking go, but I don't
yeah.
know what's happening, and my brain is already just doing that to begin with, and so you mix them together, and I'm just like Michael J. Fox.
Wasn't expecting that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a good one. All right. All right. Sweet.
Hey, I love you, Michael J. Fox. I don't want you to think I'm making fun of you. It's just it's a good example of somebody who's a little shaky. So, hey, Michael J. Fox is my close and personal best friend. So
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that he knows that it's all in good fun. I don't mean anything malicious. It's a good comparison for people to make. So
Yeah.
they just know he's like,
They know him.
you know what I'm saying?
He's awesome.
So like if you were Michael J. Fox right now and you held your hand out, what would it look like? You don't have to do. Oh man, he was gonna do it.
I was so close.
That's good. You wanted to. See, that's the thing is everybody wants to do it. Yeah.
It's true.
Michael
Speaking
J.
of
Fox,
things that you wish you could do better,
start over.
session.
No, I'm just kidding.
Start over. Speaking of things, that's a hard transition moment right there.
Okay.
Session is a new skateboarding game. See, I know words.
Made by skaters. Oh, should I go get the case? So we can read the. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back.
Could I? I really just wanted to stack hard transitions on top of each other. So
train accidents,
Right.
fucking nuclear explosions, just one after another. It's just the hard transition, just doing different disasters, tornadoes and shit.
Right. And if you have it turned up just enough, you can hear the Silent Hill siren going off before a hard transition happens.
Let's go. I like it. You did it, bro.
So-
Okay, so Session. This video game right here is Pure Skateboard. Ooh, they got it in fucking French on the back. Du Pure Skate. Made by skaters for skaters. Find your spot, train, and film your best tricks. Meet the greatest skateboarding legends, iconic spots of New York and Philadelphia and San Francisco. It's a
Darth Maul there?
Darth Maul's there. Can you be Spider-Man? No. So here's the deal.
Yes.
It's a little rough.
Oh my god. A little rough.
Remember when my skateboard was like had a rock stuck in the
Yeah.
bearing and I was just like and then we had to like reset everything like over and over and eventually he would start going like a little
Tiny bit
faster
faster.
each time.
Dude, that was weird as hell.
That was super fucking weird.
They were just simulating getting a rock stuck. And instead of trying to take it out properly, we were doing it the laziest way possible.
Yes.
Because you can't do it the proper way.
Exactly. You can't do it the proper way.
It's just a fucking game, man.
So we had a checkpoint, and so we were doing this challenge, which the challenge is, they're good, it's rough, it's just rough, but we were doing this challenge, and it was just hard to detect. It was having trouble detecting, or for me to know when I was doing something right or wrong. It
Yeah.
doesn't give you a lot of feedback, and I like and don't like the fact that the HUD disappears.
Oh, man.
It completely disappears. There's zero HUD.
Yeah. It's... dang it, I just had it. I lost it.
Yeah.
It's all gone.
It's cool. It's immersive, but it's cool because it's like it takes away all the bullshit of like a balance bar and fucking I don't know.
Oh. Yeah. And
Yeah.
in lacking feedbacks and stuff, it's both good and bad that there's no tutorial, really. They just like...
Well, there is a tutorial. I had
Right.
just beaten that before you got here, though.
But I mean,
It
it's
wasn't
not
very
like
good.
every...
No.
Every time you try a trick and you fail, you don't have to stop and have them be like, "Oh, that was close. Try again."
Oh, true. Although
Instead of
during the actual tutorial, every time you wouldn't get it, this thing would pop up, like this dude's face, and he'd be like, "That's not the trick I said to do. Try it again, dude." And you're just like, "Fuck off, dude." And it kept doing it. I'm like,
that's not the trick.
after the 10th time you've done it, I get it, game. Quit fucking hassling me. It's hard.
See?
Okay, I picked. It's like 4 difficulties. It's like little fucking easy as fuck, pretty hard, and then it says like I've skateboarded before and I've played a skateboarding game. That's like hard difficulty, and then there's expert. I picked hard.
Okay.
I was like, you know what? I'm not trying to grind my
Hard,
teeth.
there's a harder
difficulty, and I don't know what would change. It just makes it slower. Like
The amount-
that's the biggest problem I have with the game. You can't fucking get speed.
Can't go like 20 miles an hour.
Yeah, I want to go 20 miles an hour.
Yeah. I mean, a goose can run that, or a turkey.
just-
My bad.
I just skate like Mike Vallely, bro. You just gotta find a Mike V clip of him just axing it down a hill into a ramp and then just fucking launching like 80 feet. Dude's ridiculous, and then he'll just fight a bunch of people.
Just fight them.
Dude's my hero.
That sounds awesome.
He skated for Black Label for a million years. He probably owns Black Label, but it's a skateboard deck company.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was pretty sure I remembered it. What's his name?
Mike Vallely.
Mike Vallely?
Mike Vallely.
I'm gonna have to check this stuff out.
Yeah, he's a fucking badass. But anyhow, Hesh skater. He skates fast and hard.
Fast and hard.
Yep.
Yeah. All right then.
But it's got me thinking about skateboarding again, obviously. Like,
Yeah,
was-
dude, that.
okay, go ahead.
Sorry.
No,
I was just gonna say,
I
yeah.
set you up to say something, and then I cut you off.
That game is just. That was hard as hell, dude.
Yes.
Like the fact that you have to control your legs separately on the. Which the right and left thing I think is pretty ingrained in my brain just because of games like Resident Evil
Sure.
that I've played like a billion times, so I'm just used to shit not shifting.
So if you've played the important thing about the controls is your right stick is always your right leg, your left stick is always your left leg. And so no matter if you're skating switch or regular / goofy, your feet are always positioned by the stick. So it's like you'll press down on your popping leg and then up on your trick leg to do the trick you want to do. But you're always using both legs, and that's included with like slides and grinds. So it's like if you want to do a board slide, you have to like spin the board both ways with your legs in opposite directions and then lock it in. And same with a 50-50. Both feet have to like be pressing down or up and down. You know what I mean? It's fucking weird. It's hard to get used to because it's like between Tony Hawk and Skate and Thrasher and Grind Session and fucking every other skateboarding game. It's a lot of controls.
Yeah, it's a lot. Indeed. But yeah, definitely check it out. Is that a full 70?
It's $50 on the PS5.
I was gonna say I assumed it was a
budget title.
Budget title.
Yeah, it's like $40 on the PS4 and Xbox, I think, and then $50 on the PS5. But I heard about it because I follow Louis Barletta, who's like an old school skater, whatever the fuck that means. He's just an old skater now, I guess. Just a dude who skateboards. But I followed him for a really long time. He does really wacky tricks and stuff. So I guess he's like one of the, I don't know,
producers,
one of the
or
main
something?
producers / involved skateboarders in this project, which is super cool because it's like they actually had skateboarders input. I guess more. I don't know. It always sounded like Tony Hawk was pretty involved in his game, so that's kind of hard to say.
Right. I think Tony Hawk was just thinking, make it arcadey as fuck.
Yeah.
Let's make it so you could shoot 800 feet into the air and land on a bird.
Yeah. Yeah, shit's tight.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. Good point.
Whereas this one is, hey, it's just really close to real skateboarding.
Do a kickflip.
You're going to have to do a lot of shit at once with different limbs and,
Yeah, like
try it.
The challenge that took us the longest is, well, so far, the last challenge we did was you have to do 4 different types of manuals on this manual pad.
Oh, yeah.
And pop out. And it's just,
Dude.
It's tough, man. It's tough. Sounds easy. It's tough. You should try it. If you like skateboarding games, you should try it. It's one of the more difficult ones, and it's more in the vein of, it's in the family tree, I'd say, of the skate franchise. Handed down a couple levels, mixed with Skater XL, just a little. Just the right bit. Once they clean up the glitches and like update it and maybe fucking get a graphic or 2 in there, they're gonna be good.
Or just voice acting.
Yeah, the fact that it's just like paper cutouts, it'd be very easy for them to just be like, hey, this is voice acting. This is the tutorial. You don't have to fucking read this.
Oh, damn, dude. You smashed your face. Try again.
Over and over and over and over. I'd kill
damn.
myself.
That would be the best way to just give you that information, though, that you didn't do it right.
Yes.
Maybe even have them yell out like use your back truck.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right?
I mean, that would be a lot of voice. They would have to, like, for each challenge.
That's true.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, it's doable, but it's seems like this is a pretty small-time project. But it's cool.
That's true. That's true.
It's cool. It's,
yeah.
The developer is Nacon.
Just...
Maximum Games. I've seen Maximum Games before. And Creature Studios. But I don't know which one is the developer. That's the hardest part about video games anymore, is you're like, who makes this fucking game?
5 of us.
Yeah, it's like, who makes it?
Even though one of them was just like...
Like, I'm sure one of them... Let's see what Nacon is.
Like, I hand it from when you hand it to me to other people.
Nacon Gaming, video game industry company, is a French video game company based in Les Queen.
Les Queen.
Les Queen. How about a little more Queen, huh? It designs and distributes gaming accessories and publishes and distributes video games for its various platforms. Okay. So that's Nacon. What's the other place called? It's Creature Studios. Creature
Onacon
Studios. Okay.
Or just
So this is the studio that I think made the game. It's also a hair salon in Georgia.
Oh,
In case
that
you're
makes
wondering.
sense.
Yeah, Creature Studios.
That is not what I expected the disc to look like.
What is it?
Battlefield 1.
Oh, yeah, that's a different disc, my guy. Different
Are you
one.
sure? No,
Yeah.
Of course.
sim game, skateboarding sim game. So they're calling it a sim. Golden era of skateboarding. Primary goal to make your experience with skateboarding really is an incredible culture where there are no other goals other than expressing your creativity and achieving success through hard work, perseverance, and bits of madness for no one other than yourself. Be ready to play the most authentic and grounded skateboarding experience in the most legendary spots on Earth. Film and make the gnarliest skate parks out there. I don't like that at all. I want them to be like
Coming this summer.
this summer, two peepees. Okay, anyhow. So this is the
man in
studio.
his
So
wood.
Creature Studios made it.
I'm pretty proud of that one, actually.
Okay. What?
A man and his wood go on a journey.
A man and his wood.
Yeah, exactly. Right?
Yeah, I got you. It's like you stumble saying it kind of. Oh, this is the Fun Sons in the Slam Dungeon sticker they gave me. Check this out. Check it out.
It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. The bottom part looks a lot like a skull of a badger or something.
Looks like the skull of a badger, baby.
I'm telling you. God, those fuckers are scary.
Badgers?
Yeah. We had to shoot. Okay.
Yes.
At one point,
you're afraid of fucking animals that can hurt you.
yeah, like a lot. One of them just started fucking booking it at us when we were in like the middle of a hayfield, because we just finished like baling and we were grabbing all the rest of the equipment and shit. But one just started booking it towards us, and we were like, "Oh fuck, shoot it!" The only one of us that had a gun at the moment had a 30-06 for some reason, so he freaking shot that thing, smashed into its skull, and you could see it kind of like cave in a little bit, and it kept coming at us.
It's coming right for us.
And then
It's coming right for us. Shoot it.
fuck, and then that thing was
That's
like,
exactly what happened, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And then we jumped up on the truck and had to pull out like pistols and everything. Then I think we shot it like 3 or 4 more times.
It's fucking tremors.
Dude.
Fucking badgers. Just like, help my family.
That shit was like on steroids or something. It was horrifying. It did not stop.
Well,
I'm telling you, dude. Don't
You're
fuck
like-
with badgers.
you're like, it didn't actually die. It's still alive. You're like, it got away.
I mean, I'd believe it. We found another one a couple weeks later that was fighting a skunk. We tried to. Oh, jeez, it fucked up that skunk too.
We tried to. What'd you try to do? Did you try to?
tried to run it
rape the
over.
skunk? Oh, okay. Okay.
Because the badger won.
Oh, okay. I
So
see.
we're like, fuck, hit it.
You're like, kill the badger. Killing the
'Cause-
badger. Killing the badger.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude.
It fucking like body slammed the skunk like with its face.
Damn.
And then it like ripped out its throat and was just like going to town on it. And we're like, hit it.
And by going to town.
I didn't want to describe any more graphic violence.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Dude, those are the only 2 I've ever seen.
I've never seen a badger before.
And they were both horrifying.
Yeah, I've seen badgers on TV, and I'm like, nah. I'm not into big mammals, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're spooky.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or medium-sized mammals. I guess it's pretty.
It's
kind
not
of
giant, but it's also, I don't know, a good-sized dog.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like dogs. Spook me too.
Yeah?
I mean, just other people's dogs. When I'm like, they don't
Oh,
spook
wow.
me, but I definitely am like,
You got to keep an eye on them.
yeah. There's too many stories. It's like, dude dies, dog attacks out of nowhere, stranger fucking approaches dog, dead. I like dogs. I like my dogs. I like most of my family's dogs. I like dogs I'm familiar with. But if I'm like a Home Depot and there's some dude with his fucking dog, I'm like, get the fucking dog away from me.
Owner says this has only happened twice before.
Yeah,
It's so out of character.
Exactly. Little Poochie's my little pup daddy.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyhow. So that's pretty cool. I like this God of War logo you're working on. Just keep looking at the pictures. I like how you're working on different nose styles.
Right. I mean, yeah, you got to figure that crap out, man.
No, it's good. It's not something I would have. I like it. I like how you roll.
Why, thanks. But yeah, I'll try to zoom in on that, but I highly doubt you'll get any of it. But yeah, definitely keep an eye out for that awesome God of War shirt eventually.
It's gonna happen.
We'll tell you, obviously, before it comes out, but
Maybe
yeah, think
if
about
we
it.
remember.
Oh, we'll remember.
Oh, we'll remember. Okay. You like how I bail on the ones that are actually fun? And the ones that you're just like, stop. I keep going. Yeah, that's how it works, buddy.
And I can't help but keep going on the fun ones.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's
There you go.
Yeah,
It's the yin and yang.
See, I get you into it. I get you going, and then I start talking about abortion again.
It's true. Every time.
Yeah, I know. We're never gonna see the light of day on YouTube algorithm.
No. That's okay. So let's talk about Vidcon now that we've established ourselves as legitimate, I don't know,
Sponsors?
talking people.
I mean, we're sponsors of Incon.
We are?
Yeah, we're on the website.
That's fucking dope.
Yeah, dude. Fucking.
Well-
Should say. I mean,
Now I'm pissed up. Well,
we're not
Shit, I'm
vending.
not gonna
We're
be
not
there.
vending this year, but
Yeah.
I will be there. It'll be fun. I mean, it's a vintage video game.
that's why I wanted to go, because we weren't going to be vending.
Yeah,
Balls. I did
Yeah.
not think about that. I will not be there.
that's okay. You can't help it. You got to go to Texas. That's way worse, or better. It could be better.
Oh, it's going to be better.
It's gonna be way
gonna be
better.
fun.
Well, what I mean is,
Well, that is a good one. Better or not better? What the hell does that mean?
right?
It'll be fun either way.
It'll be good to get away. How about that?
It will be good. I'm
It'll-
definitely.
It'll be good to get away.
I feel like I have been staring at screens so much.
Soft.
Oh, I know. This is so freaking soft. Thank you. I love
Yeah.
this sweatshirt.
I like the lavender, man.
Dude, I like the
had to try
lavender
it.
too.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I can't pull this purple off, but
It's hard.
that's good.
Oh yeah, like Sam.
Yeah,
I don't think I could pull off that purple. You got one in large.
that's so that's hilarious.
Anyhow,
You
sorry,
got
I
me
just
good. The
completely-
first time I heard that, Sam, it cracked me up.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a Sam guy.
I couldn't stop laughing.
That Sam guy. Sorry, I cut you off. I started talking about random shit again.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
My head is so hot right now. I can't.
So Session's cool. It's tough. It's I'm gonna keep playing it. I like it. I like the challenge, learning a new control scheme. It is a more difficult control scheme, but it does make sense, so I enjoy it.
And does that make it your favorite skateboarding game of all time?
Bum.
Spoiler alert! Hard transition.
Michael J. Fox. I don't think he ever did that.
No. I was close though.
Yeah.
I almost got it.
Yeah.
If you don't commit, you won't hit it at the right volume, and it just sounds like crap anyway.
Every time. So yes.
So yeah, that's the question of the week. In case you were wondering what the fuck was just happening.
I have no idea still. I'm
just trying to make a bunch of like fun pop-in things that I could have.
right. Now you're just thinking about the production. You're like,
Yeah.
okay, how am I gonna
now-
spice this up post-production? John's not funny enough tonight. I'm gonna have to spice this puppy up. Like his impressions are ass.
I mean, we could have one of those.
They
Ass impression. It's just a head that comes up.
hola. It just shits on. Oh.
Dang it. The South Park one. Yeah, it's just one of the butt heads.
Oh yeah, true.
Easy.
But yeah, best skateboarding game, favorite skateboarding, maybe not best, but favorite.
I mean, favorites much easier.
I want to say something like hipster, like Thrasher or Grind Session or something like that. Like I really want to do that. I just want to be a douchebag and say one that most people don't play.
Yeah.
Because I think that's funny. But ESPN skateboarding, remember that one from PS2?
Oh, I do remember that one.
Yeah.
That was awful.
I played the fuck out of that game.
Did you?
I played every skateboarding game, dude. I've just played the shit out of them. But besides that, I have to say Tony Hawk 2 is my personal favorite skateboarding game of all time. Although I think the best skateboarding game of all time is Skate 3. But Tony Hawk 2 was just a game that it was there for me when I needed it most, if that makes sense. I broke my leg skateboarding, shattered both the fibula and tibia, I don't know. Defibrillators.
Yeah.
Both of the bones in the old leg there's.
Clear.
And, yeah, shattered them both, and I was stuck in a fucking Percocet-induced coma in my living room all summer long.
Oh no! You
Just
just
with
at
a-
the beginning of summer.
Yeah, well, the week before finals, bro. I didn't have to do any finals freshman year.
Well,
and
that's
they just fucked my grade. I just dropped a grade level. That was like their compromises. They just dropped me. Like if I had a C, I went to a D. If I had a D, I went to an F. So I
Fuck.
did fail my Spanish class because
Well, I mean, you got to pick it up on that last project, and if they just are like, "Oh, you kind of sucked on your last project,"
Español es muy difícil.
it's Ikalika.
Yeah, it's tough. But yeah, so that was cool.
I said that so wrong. So.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
thought
I'm
that was
working-
Swahili or something.
I'm working on Norwegian.
Oh, there you go. Ikadika, hey.
Probably should have said something more like a "Yai Ikalika,"
Oh, there you go. I like that.
which is.
Would you just fucking say to me?
I-
Say it to my fucking face.
I don't like that. That's what that just translates to.
Okay. True. But
I like it not.
I like not.
If
If you would please.
is its direct translation.
Okay. Ikalika. I don't know. I already lost it, bro.
Yeah, Ikalika.
I'm still stuck on that. This is why I did not learn Spanish very well. So broke my leg. Tony Hawk was there for me. It was Tony Hawk, Crazy Taxi. Those were like the two main ones, dude. Those were like the two games I could afford that summer, and I was like, all right, Tony Hawk 2, let's fucking go.
I
And
put
destroyed
off
that game.
I put off owning Crazy Taxi for way too long because I thought the only thing in it was like the arcade mode because I'd only really played the arcade version of it.
Sure.
And I finally got it like a year ago, and I didn't know that there was
Which
all this,
version?
The first one on Dreamcast.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that there was all this fun shit, like missions that you could do.
Yeah.
Now I feel like an idiot. I haven't owned it for so long because I was like, it seems kind of dumb. But I found it so cheap one day. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy that.
That game is so good.
I do like it.
It was so much fun in the arcades. It was fun on the Dreamcast. Like it I don't know, like that Hydro Thunder feel. You know what I mean? Like big jumps and stuff crashing. Like that game just had a really,
God, it was good.
a really big feel to it for the time. So yeah, Crazy Taxi, you to goat for
love
taxi games.
Yeah. Especially like the first couple times you realize you could jump cars and shit.
Yeah,
You're
Yeah,
like,
you get
I
points
gotta
for
do
it.
this now.
Yeah, you get points for it.
Yeah.
Like it's sick.
Yeah, because that shit just wasn't known.
Right.
This is weird to think about. But back on skateboarding games. I really, yeah. that
So Tony Hawk
diverged
2
me.
is mine. Skate 3 is what I think the best skateboarding game is. But Tony Hawk 2 is my favorite.
And since my favorite is Tony Hawk 2 as well,
Let's fucking go.
I'm gonna...
Marseille, France,
'Cause,
baby. I remember the
Dude,
demo.
fuck, right? And on the PlayStation, just all of the songs that were on there. Oh my gosh.
Game changing, bro.
Just like-
Introduced me to so much music.
Right? I just like left that shit turned on.
That's how I learned to get about Rage Against the Machine. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, so good. Just the one that I am gonna pick also is the skating game that I loved best before Tony Hawk.
Sure.
So like before skating games were really good, my favorite one was definitely Skate or Die, Bad and Rad on the Game Boy.
Scatter Dad.
Scatter Dad.
Skater Die.
Skate or Die.
Bad
Bad and Rad.
Bad and Rad. Okay, that's tight. I never played that one. I thought I played them all. Like I played, remember 720?
Yes. I think so.
720 on the NES. That game was fucking tight.
Was it?
Yeah,
Wasn't
dude.
there one on the Game Boy Color?
Maybe.
I feel
Yeah,
like
there
there
was.
was.
There
Yeah.
was. Yeah, 720 was on the Game Boy. I don't think it was Game Boy Color. I think it was Game Boy.
720 Game Boy. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But 720 was cool. It was like 720, Skate or Die. Skateboarding games were always like a part of the video game industry. You know what I mean? Like they always had a place in there too. Like even in California games, you had the fucking Vert challenge. In the BC surf design or whatever, you had the fucking skateboarding thing where you were the little tiki guy.
Game,
It is Game
Boy,
Boy
Color.
You're fucking right.
Knew it.
But they had the little, remember the tiki skateboarding level on BC surf designs?
Oh shit. That was so fun.
You had to miss the like oil slicks.
Yeah, and
and
then you had to
shit.
jump the frisbee, and then you had to jump off of the jump to get over like the whole
I love that game, bro.
dude. And then if you grind out like that big rail before all the haystacks and shit, it's just like keeps powering you up, and you get fucking fast as hell.
Dude, the game is hard as shit though.
Oh, now you put. Oh,
I'm telling you, BC
That
Surf
one is
Design is
so
an
good.
underrated game.
I love that game.
There's so much good stuff on there. Surfing Gorilla.
I don't know if you could tell by my excitement about it.
Yeah.
I loved that game.
Yeah, Surfing Gorilla was my other game of choice because it's like you had to keep going back and forth and you could jump.
Right.
And then you were like by the pier when you beat the level. That shit was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, well, Skate or Die Bad and Rad was kind of more of a... It was like a side-scroller platformer, essentially. It was crazy. Because you just... Like, there are obviously different levels and stuff where you're going either top to down, left to right, and you have to, like, jump.
Oh, wow. So this is more of like a downhill, like...
Yeah.
This is like
And you're collecting, like, soda cans, pizzas.
It's more of a platformer, like dodging shit. It's like kind of like a... What would you call it? Like
It's like a Crash on the Game Boy before Crash Bandicoot, almost.
Yeah, you're just
in
dodging
skateboard form.
Dodging shit.
Yeah. And it is fucking fun.
Yeah, it looks fun.
Dude,
looks hard as shit, though.
I was going to say, it is so damn hard, but when you're... Because I had it in...
Holy cow, I'm watching this level.
Yeah, when I had it in elementary school, so this
You know
was
what
like
this
one of
is?
3 games that I had.
This is fucking... What's the name of that? What's the name of that phone game? The train one, where you're running, and there's the trains, and you collect the coins.
Oh, isn't it just...
Subway, Runaway, Subway...
Like Runaway, I think it's Runner or something.
Subway Runner, some
Temple
shit.
Runner.
Temple Runner, like all those runner games. That's all this is.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And it is fucking
That's
fun.
But is every level always the same? Like, can you just memorize it?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't randomly generate. It is before that time. So once you beat it, you're kind of done with it, but it's always fun to go back and like try again.
Try to get faster.
Yeah.
It looks like a time trial kind of thing. Like how much life can you get through? Because it's like you can't stop.
Right.
You just jump.
You can slow down.
What? You can stop.
Yeah, you can slow down and
Oh.
stuff, but most of the time if you're stopping,
It's
you're
a
getting
plat-
hit by
it's
things.
just a platformer then. In that downhill level, can you stop too?
No. Downhill, yeah, the one that's going top down, you can't stop that.
Okay, so they want you to understand that that's a downhill. This is more of like, what the fuck is this game even like?
Dude, it's fucking crazy.
Why are there mines?
To be honest, I've never seen this level. I never made it that far. Oh no, I
There's
fought that chick before. Never mind.
enemies.
I know that. Never mind. I've made it here
What
before.
the hell? There's
Wow,
snakes.
I forgot all about this. Dude, I'm
In-
telling you, this game is so fucking fun. It was
Literally skate or die. Like,
yeah,
if you don't skate, we'll get you in the gauntlet of death.
which was a true disappointment back in the day
You have to
because
fucking jump on their heads with
Hell
a
yeah.
skateboard. Dude's just like,
gotta
ollie.
fucking
do a trick, bro. Do a kickflip. All right,
Shit.
whatever.
the fish that scored at you and crap. No, it's a fucking good game, man. Because I was expecting all Skater Dies to be like this because this was my first one.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's one of those on the NES? Fuck yeah. And I
What?
bought it, and then I went home and was like, this is dumb.
Yeah, this is weird for sure. Oh, the regular
original Skater
You're like,
Die.
this isn't anything like the Skater Die I have.
Right? I was like, why are there there's nothing for me to jump on? What am I doing? Skate tricks or something?
Yeah.
Like-
you're like, I don't want to do tricks. I'm trying to fucking jump on Medusa's head or whatever the fuck is happening.
Dude, that's the swamp thing on a skateboard.
Yeah, there's a swamp thing and some fish.
Hell yeah.
And they're fucking shooting at him. I don't know. This is a game, all right.
Dude, takes skill and skater knowledge to
What about
pass it.
2 Extreme, 3 Extreme? Remember those games?
Was there a 3 extreme?
There was a 3 Extreme. There's an
What?
Extreme, a 2 Extreme, and a 3 Extreme. Get the fuck out. You didn't
No
know that?
way.
Dude, 3 Extreme was tight. Dude, I loved those games.
Dude, I loved 2 extreme, but I was like, 2 extreme is 2 extreme. You can't go past that.
Oh, dude, 3 Extreme. It's like, yeah. It's
what?
like- yeah, dude.
On the PlayStation even?
Yeah, dude, this game's tight.
Shit. Well, we found a game I gotta buy.
You have to get this one.
Uh,
This was actually a great
Skip.
game.
What the hell,
I mean,
man?
this had to be what they were going for with that new... What the fuck was that game that Ubisoft did where there's like...
Oh, the like...
Because you go rollerblade and
Oh,
shit.
God. 2 extreme. That's been way too long since I've seen this stuff.
And then you do the fucking jumps. You do all the tricks and shit. You can grind on the rails and stuff.
Dude.
Boom. Whoa. What?
God, I forgot how much I love skating games. It's been a long time since I've played them, so I can't say I still love them, but... Dude, I played the shit out of them back in the day.
Yeah. True.
Crazy.
True. Yeah, I don't know. Video games got to this weird point where they're like, okay, now it has to be as realistic as possible, which is cool in a different way. But what was also cool about, I think, the 90s and the 2000s is they would take something and be like, let's fucking make this shit wackadoo.
Hell
Like,
yeah,
let's
dude.
take skateboarding and bikes and do some really wacky robot racing bullshit. And you're just
Right.
like, let's go.
That's fuck yeah.
Let's fucking go.
That was
But,
was
yeah.
when big corporations weren't really in it yet. Like the
Yeah.
big ones were kind of like the bigger indie ones are now.
Yeah. But it also had like a different vibe back then where it felt more of like comic book industry or like
Yeah.
anime, like where there was a community. There like gamer wasn't this weird like derogatory term.
Right.
It's like when somebody calls me a gamer, I'm like, shit, bud. Don't call me that. What the fuck? I know what I am. You don't have to fucking label me.
God damn.
But
That was too much.
yeah. But I don't know. Yeah, it felt like people were excited about video games. Maybe because there weren't so many,
3 Extreme. Dear God.
and there was something to be excited about. Although I
Right.
love video games now, you know what I mean. Like I'm super excited for God of War. Like,
Man.
I really want to play, and I'm excited for Session. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know that game was coming out. I saw Louis Barletta's post. Look up Louis Barletta if you like cool skateboarding tricks. He's an older skateboarding gentleman, so he does
Hell
more
yeah.
refined tricks for gentlemen.
ooh.
Yes,
While smoking a cigar.
probably more of like a Hobbit pipe.
Oh.
Yeah, it'd be
He's-
real goofy. Be real goofy.
He's more class than I can handle, I believe.
Yes, absolutely. His bowl cut is top notch. Bowl cut.
Son of a bitch.
Look, Louis Barletta bowl cut. Yeah.
Wow. I totally forgot what we were talking about. I got really invested in this skateboarding legend
He's great.
that now I gotta check him out.
Yeah, you'll like it. He's a funny guy. But we were talking about having fun with your friends,
Yeah.
and it was the question of the week. We were talking about
It was
skateboarding
about
games.
it was about video games in like 90s, 2000s.
Oh yeah, how there was community.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's all dead now. So, thanks industry. Mm-hmm. You know who the industry hates the most? Local game stores.
Oh yeah. Dear
It's
God.
weird how fucking disconnected the video game industry is from the people selling their games. And it's like, I get it. Everybody orders online now. They go to Best Buy. But everybody hates fucking GameStop, who's like a huge market share of video games. And it's like, I understand caring about big box retailers. But if you did it like the Magic community does, like if you did it like Magic the Gathering, where you gave local game stores incentives or did some sort of pre-release
perks.
type of deal, some sort of different things, like they would push the shit out of your product for you. And it's like, I guess their problem is they want to distance themselves from potentially being associated with game stores that do wacky shit or hold pre-orders or scalp or
Right.
but I mean, like, do
would
something. Do something. It's fucking whack right now because it's like we buy the games from some large corporation that doesn't, you know what I mean? Like, they're cool. Our reps are nice people, but it's like nobody fucking cares
Yeah.
about the games. You know what I mean? It's like we do as end users at the end of the day, but it's like they're lucky we fucking care.
Yeah. I can see that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The video game industry has spit on small game stores for a really long time, and it's kind of annoying because as soon as I got into the card market, I'm like, damn, all these places like support the stores selling their shit, and they're also in Target and they're also in Walmart,
Right.
but yet they still have incentives for these small stores to be pushing their products and doing this shit. But I mean, the thing with video games, right, is it's more about long-term sales. It's more about like, in 10 years, where's your revenue then? It's like, yeah, making your money back right away is a goal. But at the end of the day, they know they're going to fucking, look at Cyberpunk. That game fucking ate shit, but it made all its money back.
That's true.
And so they don't have to care about the small store, but that doesn't mean that they shouldn't, because it would still be better if they did, because it would help the perception of them. I think with small game stores like championing it's hard to say, championing a particular, like, damn, Konami just fucking sent us this a marketing material. Here's a piece of paper,
Exclusive sticker or something.
not even if they just sent me a fucking piece of paper that's like, here's our release schedule, thanks for selling our product. A piece of paper that was like, hey, game store, here's what we plan on doing this quarter. Here's a fucking newsletter that costs nothing to fucking print. Send me a goddamn email. That's like,
I got you.
hey, we're the rep for Konami. Reaching out just to, hey, we got this game coming out.
That's true.
They don't have
What
to
the
fucking
fuck?
even give us anything. We don't want, like, it would be nice to get a poster that I didn't have to pay for and design and fucking everything else, right?
Right.
That would be nice, but we're already doing those things, so it would be cool to have somebody at least being like, how can we help support you? Or at least here's the fucking information as to XYZ. But instead they're like, just Google it. Just fucking Google it, Game Store. I don't know. It's whack. It's a weird thing.
That is a weird thing. Because it wasn't always like that.
I can't imagine it was always like that. I remember talking to the owner of Buyback Games, who I just won't say his name because why? But I was talking to him one time, and he was the regional shipping center for the PS2, for the Sony PS2.
Oh, okay.
So he had a Sony rep. He was the fucking distribution center for the PS2 era, which is insane
Wow.
to think.
Yeah.
Like he shipped to like the Four Corners region essentially. That's how long ago it was before the disconnect between the video game industry and the game store started. At some point they were like, snap off. We're just going to sell to certain distributors.
Right.
Because a ton of distributors can get the games, but only a few distributors can get the consoles, and that is few and far between. And I mean, like, a lot of the stuff. So it's such a weird fucking industry because it's also like super hard to get in. It's hard to get any sort of like
man.
account set up.
I couldn't even imagine trying to get in now.
It's ridiculous, dude.
Fuck.
It's ridiculous. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't know how any of it works anymore. Like it's the Wild West because you got some distributors that just basically operate on Facebook. Distributors, and that's where they're primary on Facebook. They're part of Facebook groups, and they fucking primarily communicate through Facebook groups directly to owners of game stores. And they're like, "Hey, we got this in this week," and that honestly is awesome. Like I give those dudes money when we order from them, obviously, but it's like when they give me the information I didn't previously had, or they carry products that are like cool imports and shit like that, like, and then advertise it and let us know, and then also we have like the owner of one of the companies, like, well, I'm on a personal, I can speak with him, and he's super cool, so that's always nice to buy from people like that.
Hell yeah.
And that feels about as close as to the gaming industry as you can really get, is a sales rep of a sales rep through a Sony rep somewhere.
I wonder if that stuff might be able to start coming back once we get E3 back. Like in person.
I mean, potentially. I don't know. Like, having attended E3 a couple times, there are definitely like meeting rooms and entire like industry sections of the conference that I didn't pay a lot of attention to in the early years when I was going because I was just more interested in the video game. Like,
Right.
I was more of a gamer than I was, a businessman. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm sorry. I can't
just say
I
it.
can't say it. I can't. But
Businessman.
I'm a legitimate business person. Businessman. I'm a business owner. We'll say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyhow, the only time I ever visited any of that was when I actually visited the booth of the one distributor at the time that I was currently working with.
Oh,
Just to say hi to my rep.
Right. That's when you were doing it for Hollywood Video?
Well, no. I went
No?
to E3 with Level 7.
Oh, okay.
We got
Oh, okay. I know what time period
industry
we're talking about
passes.
it. Yeah.
Hopefully now we can get media passes.
That'd be dope.
We should be able to get media passes now.
I know, but then they canceled it.
No, they're doing it now.
They're doing it again?
Yeah, they said E3. So you brought it up. I thought you knew. They announced E3 this year is supposed to bring the industry back together. They got this whole like motto about like bringing the whole industry back together. It's like, if you're not part of this, you're a real fucking piece of shit.
That's fucking dope.
Yeah. So yeah, they definitely no. 2023.
Yeah.
You goob. It's 2022 is already gone, brah.
I'm trying to find it.
You're gone. You're dead to me.
Oh god.
I can't believe you're like this.
My
You don't even
computer's not
listen.
doing it.
Oh my lord, what's happening? You ever watch somebody else like play a video game or look something up on Google and you're just like, it's like watching somebody drive.
Oh.
No matter
yeah.
how good they are at it, and you know that they do it every single day and they make it home, you're still like, God, you fucking suck at driving. Yeah. Just being a passenger or witness to anything, like watching a football game, you're like, how did you not see that? It's like, because I'm fucking getting tackled, you fucking piece of shit.
Because I'm on the ground actually looking at the ball up there.
Yeah, exactly.
Not from a perfect square encompassing everything.
Exactly. I'm sorry I didn't have a camera leading me to the open receiver.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a good
June
couch quarterback.
13th through June 16th.
Yeah.
All right. I guess I'm gonna start reaching out to people. We'll
I think
figure
it's
this out.
January. They usually open the tickets and stuff. But I mean, either way, we'll figure it out. 'Cause
Yeah.
I want to go.
I really want to go too. That'd be fucking awesome. Hell yeah.
Like how you said that.
Fucking awesome.
Fucking awesome, dude. Okay. All right. Whoever you are.
that was the
Nice to meet
excitement
you.
coming
Yeah,
up.
the fucking just turn into SpongeBob. You look at this fucking.
God damn it. Video games getting me excited again. You pieces of shit.
Well, hopefully they actually have something to fucking announce for once. It's
Yeah,
been
no
a
kidding.
real piece of shit these last couple years. I'm like, what the hell do I even have a PS5 for? PS5
Skate
4, 3, 2, 1.
session.
Yeah, that's why I bought a PS5 for a game that looks like it's on
Looks
the
like-
fucking PS3.
Yeah.
I swear to God, like it's a good game, but the graphics are real ass.
Just
I mean,
a-
the environments are pretty cool,
The environments look pretty good.
but the
they're
skateboarder,
empty, but
the skateboarder, not so much. Yeah, and there's no. I mean, whatever. I
mean,
don't care. I'm not gonna sit here and talk about it anymore.
because it's hard
a
enough,
pretty
you don't
good
need to
game.
try to get around shit. I'm sure at some point they had people in there and they're like, no, fuck this.
No, they were right to say that it's a skate sim.
Yes.
It's a skate sim. It's not a fucking like. It's not a adventure game. You know, they've got missions, but it's like not the point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you got anything else?
No, I think that's it.
All right. Well, until next time. Official sign off.
Sign off.